On June 22nd, 2025, I had this dream. As I was looking down to earth, I saw what appeared to be dead people rising from their graves, but it felt strange to me, or maybe it just scared me. So I turned to go in the other direction when a person asked, "Why have you not warned us of what the Lord has shown you?" My reply was, "Because the coming conflict in Jerusalem has not occurred yet." I felt as if this person, and I suppose others like him, would not believe anything I had been shown in dreams unless something else had occurred beforehand, particularly in Jerusalem. I was then taken up higher, and I felt as if I was in the presence of the Holy Spirit. I was asked if I still recalled what I had been shown, and I replied yes. There were 5 significant events that I had been shown or dreamt of. 4 took place on earth, and 1 took place in the heavens. The Spirit replied, "The 5th that takes place in the heavens is made of 3 other events." This was new to me, so it got my attention. For many years now, I've had this reoccurring dream of something hitting the earth like an asteroid, part of a comet, or maybe something else. When I first started having this dream, the details were vague. However, in more recent years, I've come to understand that whatever the object is, as it gets closer to us, it breaks into 3 parts. At least one of the pieces of it hits the moon and ricochets down the earth. In some dreams, this hits the ocean and creates an enormous tidal wave that destroys a large coastal city. Dust and debris fill the atmosphere, but it eventually settles. Although this one major city is destroyed, life eventually gets back to normal. It's apocalyptic in nature, but it doesn't destroy Earth or humanity entirely. The one symbol that remains constant is that it always hits the moon. That was the 5th event I was speaking of in the context of this one dream. However, I was now told this was only one part of 3 heavenly events. The other 2 events would be new to me. Inquiring as to what the other 2 events were, all I recall is being shown that stars would fall and stars would fuse together. Not only did this appear to be taking place in the heavens, but stars were falling from flags of nations as well. One clear symbol was the stars representing the United States and the European Union were falling off the flag of the UN or something similar. Simultaneously, there was the mention of a new world order coming into existence. I also witnessed literal stars in the heavens exploding or burning out, while others were fusing into new stars. And then I saw something even stranger than before. A bright star could be seen coming towards Earth. A voice cried out, "Men should be happy because Noah is about to revisit Earth." The voice then clarified, "You will not see the man Noah, but you will see his shield instead." So this bright star or apparition that was coming towards us was described as Noah's shield. Yet I still wasn't sure what it was or what it represented. Yet there was this sense of awe and relief. I then saw Abraham, and he declared, "You should call a feast and celebrate." I assume what was being called Noah's shield was to provide some kind of protection, as if to suggest whatever was supposed to happen in the heavens and on earth, although powerful enough to destroy us, would be spared by this shield. All I remember was those closest to Abraham. They were at his feet and they were praying devoutly. They were praising God. They prostrated themselves in ways I could not describe. They were feasting and celebrating that God had spared their lives. There was the mention that it would happen around September, but no date or year was actually given. If anything, I think it signified the beginning of a new Jewish year, possibly. Shortly after that, I woke up. I believe in the past I've mentioned dreams I've had in which something appeared to hit Earth. In more recent years, I've known that it was something that hits the moon first, but I've never shared the detail of those dreams publicly. However, now astronomers are tracking asteroids that they believe have a better chance of hitting the moon in our near future rather than Earth. And I wonder if Noah's shield is something new that I'm dreaming of, sent to protect us from that full destruction, or is it just symbolic, or possibly both? This painting I'm working on in the video is just a quick way for me to be creative while sharing and remembering the dream. Although the object I'm painting doesn't look like a shield, it's supposed to reflect something more devastating, like an interstellar object about to hit Earth. The city beneath the object is supposed to be Jerusalem. Ironically, there has been recent news of interstellar objects believed to be headed our way. Interstellar meaning that they are objects that come from places far beyond our own star system. One of those currently being tracked is some believe is an alien or some type of spaceship. I, of course, have no knowledge of what these things could be, nor have I dreamt of anything further regarding those details. It's just ironic that some of this stuff is now being discovered by astronomers that I feel maybe relative to what I'm dreaming. Anyways, I'm sure I'll make more videos and paintings in the future regarding this dream, and if I have more like it, I'll be sure to share them. So until next time, thanks for watching.